Welcome everyone back to the Crimson 15 podcast. I'm your host, Crimson Sin.
And Nate2454.
Be sure to follow us over on Twitter at C15 Podcast. Join the discussion over on Discord, link in the description below. And if you're enjoying the videos, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit that bell for notifications. Be sure to check out parts 1 through 4 to get your thoughts and feelings about everyone who's in the Horde and Bow and Glimmer in part 4. But here in part 5, we're kind of moving on to the other princesses. They're kind of side characters, really, because they don't really have much to them. But that doesn't mean they can't be awesome. So we're going to be doing Seahawk, Frosta, and Perfuma in this video. So let's talk about the manliest man that ever existed, Seahawk.
Seahawk, yes.
My God, this guy.
That's that episode in the ice.
He's such a pansy.
He's really a pansy.
But it's so funny. I like the conversation him and Scorpio had, just not during a battle.
Yes.
Why couldn't they, like during the battle, something blows up and they get like lost. Like they're on a ship and they have to survive together. Then they realize, well, maybe we're not so
different.
And I know that's a classic trope of putting a good guy with the bad guy in a survival situation. And then they can have those conversations. Not why they're fighting the Alaskan bullworm. And they're just like, yeah, our lovers don't treat us very well. Like,
yeah, exactly. Like you said, like in Star Wars and Rebels.
Yeah.
When they fell in the ice and it was the Imperial commander, I can't remember his name.
I forget his name.
Zeb. And they had that moment of like, we had to work together, we're gonna live.
And these people killed like all my people.
Yeah, exactly. There's like all that drama. Here, like you said, it was weird. It was like during like he's trying to get back Adora, right?
Yeah,
and
she got all like drunk, and then there's the giant worms killing everyone.
Yeah, and it's like it's no place for this.
It doesn't work there. In Seahawk, why can't I know he has a ship? He has no crew.
Yes.
Wouldn't it be nice if Seahawk's like, I'm calling in all my favors. I'm going to everything. I'm going to put everything on the line. And he shows up and he has like maybe 8 or 9 ships being captained by, people. And he's kind of like the sea admiral, something. But can they let a male be heroic?
I know. Exactly. Like, I think that needs to happen. Seahawk needs to have that moment.
I know he's like into Mermista, which is great. But it's almost like in a silly, goofy kind of way. It'd be great for him to be like, he focuses on helping the rebellion and setting up trade routes and protecting caravans. Yes. And then he's away from Mermista for a long time. And then Mermista kind of can miss him a little bit. And then when she sees him again, and he's all about work. He's all about getting this done. And she's like, oh, that's like, sorry, princess, I got to do something. And then Mermista be like, oh, this is the first time he's ever like denied me.
Yeah.
And let him be a damn man.
Be a man. This is going to be repeated many times.
Be a man.
Be a man. Because I agree. Like, it's almost at this point now where I wish that's like this comical 1940s sea captain movie where he's like, haha, and he jumps and he swings, saves Mermista, grabs her. And
he's like, he has the knife between his teeth.
Yeah,
and
I know. It sounds so corny, but I would love it. I think it would fit him too, how like corny he is and how like, oh, I'm going to save the day. And
because they gave him his laser saber thingy.
That's
cool.
That
was pretty cool. But I don't know. He just again, like I said, he needs to get a little more serious. It'd be great if he's given that opportunity. I'm making you admiral of all the sea forces of Etheria.
Yeah.
I'm promoting you. You need to set up. The seas better than anyone on our team. Maybe him and Mermista would. We need to set up new trade routes. We need to find out new secret spy routes that we can use these waterways. And I need you to figure these things out.
Yes.
And because I can trust you, Seahawk.
And maybe like in the last battle plan, hey, we need you to make a siege by water and we do one by air and we'll do by on land.
Yeah.
So we can triple attack the Horde and destroy them.
Give him something more important to do than... But they dump all over him.
They do.
He's the Kyle of the rebellion. Mm-hmm. They're like, in that episode, the snow one, Whiteout, I think is the episode. He's like complaining about Mermista is like hanging out with me with her friends. Like she doesn't mind being with them when they're alone, but she doesn't like want to invite her friends. People came up with 2 theories. Maybe Mermista has no friends. Oh, and she's embarrassed that she doesn't have any real friends. And she's like, oh, I'm going to hang out with my friends that I really totally have.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Or it's probably more realistic that she has her friends. She knows Seahawk's a doofus and doesn't want to be embarrassed by her quote-unquote boyfriend.
Yeah. Or maybe, also, you never know, too. Maybe it's just a whole girls' night out and...
She just doesn't want to hang around the dudes.
Yeah, because how lame would that be? You're going out with all your girlfriends... and your boyfriend's just there.
And he's always trying to make stupid jokes and being an idiot.
And also, man, why does he complain so much?
Oh, yeah, he's such a whiny little B-word.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Be a man.
Be a damn man.
Be a damn man. Oh, she not like me. Oh.
But during that whole time, he's complaining. And straight up, I think it's Adora goes, oh. And he's like, thank you for inviting me on this little mission. He's like, oh, We only invited you because you have a boat.
Yeah.
That is so mean.
That is really messed up.
And then he's like, what? It's ridiculous how terrible they treat him.
He's already at a 2, and then just dumped on to make him a 0.
He's on his hands and knees, and he's looking up, and he just boot him in the face.
Exactly.
But it's dumb. But there was no other boats and all of. It would have been great if she would have said that. Then he's like, "What?" He's like, "I'm just messing with you." And like, oh, okay. But no, they just dumped on him and they left it there.
Yeah. And yeah, I guess that's supposed to be like Dora's personality. Like she's just kind of blunt about things, but whatever.
But you see, I would love for him to actually be useful beyond, he's the guy with the boat and lights it on fire sometimes.
I know. It's so lame. He needs to man up, and also we need to see his boating skills. I actually want to see him being like a captain.
I would love for a scene, like, again, we always go back to last episode. Remember when they had to dodge the rocks?
Yeah.
It would be great if he's like, Adora, sit down. You don't know what you're doing. He's like pulling the sails and he's doing all the things because he knows. Like, would it be so nice to see him? Then everyone could be like, damn, Seahawk, you know what you do. He's like, well, I'm good for you. I know how to pilot my boat, be a captain. I know how to do this. Exactly. I know you guys think I'm goofy or whatever all the time, but I actually know how to sail. Wouldn't that be nice?
Exactly. I would love scenes too where he's like, okay, guys, I know it sounds crazy, but just, follow my lead, take the sails, do this and that. And he's like, full speed ahead. Like, no, we're going to run into the ship. Like, yes, run into the ship. Like, he knows what he's doing. And he does like this thing.
Like last second, he turns it and like scrapes their side and like,
And then because he's planning the fact that they're going to be chickens, so they're going to turn and then he can, like, that would be cool that he like knows strategy, that he knows like, and show off that like manliness that like he does play chicken. He knows what he's doing. He's the sea captain, Because there's so many in literary story of a sea captain, and his personality does not.
I want the unvarnished tale of a sea captain. Yeah. I need him to be cool, just a little bit. Maybe just in that one moment of actual just being a sea captain, cool. Maybe on land he's a goofy idiot, doesn't know what he's doing, but on the water he should be kind of more of a badass.
I know. I have so many. Now I'm thinking of so many cool moments of like at the end of the season. He's freaking got the ship, and then like he has all like the TNT in it. He's just gonna ram it.
He's gonna kill himself.
Yeah, and then Marista's like, no, don't. And he's like, no, freaking rides that ship all the way into the freaking thing. It'd be so great.
So Seahawk, I think again, like we said, he needs to grow a little bit. So we got all the other princesses. Like these aren't going to be very long. We got Frosta. She talk about another 180. Stoic, calm, cool, collected to I'm making ice puns and Glimmer's my best friend.
Yeah, that was.
Where you guys going? Can I come too? Like, what the hell happened to this girl?
I don't know. I kind of liked her more cold and distant.
Yeah, and then she can come to this like, guys, I'm 11 years old and I'm more of an adult than all of you guys combined.
Yeah, exactly.
Nope, she's another one of the goofball idiots.
I know, and that was not needed.
See, I talked about that in that episode, but this is how you fix that. She's like, her and Glimmer have that one-on-one talk. And Glimmer like, what's going on, Frosta? She's like, I'm sorry if I'm being weird. I've never had a friend. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how to react, and you guys are always so fun and funny, and I just want to be like you guys.
Exactly.
But then she could be like, then what Glimmer should say to her, we're not best friends because we're all the same. We're best friends because we're different. And we have different perspectives and we can see things differently. And that's why we care about you, Frosta, because it's because of your uniqueness is why we care about you. And then she could be like, oh yeah, when you guys are doing this one attack and I didn't feel like that was the smartest thing, but I didn't want to speak up. Mm-hmm. She's like, no, you can't speak up. Yeah. Everyone has the equal seat here at this table. And I'm writing a better damn story than it's okay to be a goofball idiot.
And then she can kind of go back to being her stoic ways, but yet be a little goofy, like just a little funny. And I would love that. And then it shows like, oh, she's comfortable being herself, but yet she can also learn from things.
Never be ashamed about being the smartest person in the room.
Yes, bam, Spider-Man.
But because she probably is.
Yes.
Because she like runs her kingdom.
Perfectly, I think.
Yeah, and they're pretty strong and powerful. But yeah, so that's what Frosta needs to like not be the goofy idiot, which I doubt she'll ever change. What other princesses we got? We got Perfuma. Again, I want her to kind of really pursue this relationship with Bo, yeah. And it really affect Glimmer in a way like, well, I thought we were going to end up together somehow. But then you got to do something about it. You can't just hope and pray that it happens. You got to make it happen.
And we got to hope that they'll take that direction because they had a perfect episode.
You can't just wish for it, darling. You got to make it happen.
You got to make it happen because they had that perfect opportunity in that one episode where she was jealous, but it was because, I thought we were going to be best friends. No, honey. You need to make it to where she's jealous because she wants to be with him.
And you just have that realization where she's like walking in the woods by herself. She's like, yeah, I want us to be best friends. She's thinking about Bo all the time. Maybe it's not because I want to be his friend. Maybe because I actually want to be with him.
Yeah.
And then she could talk to her mom like, when did you know you like loved dad?
Yeah.
Like you can have that conversation.
Yeah, and real girl moments that what real girls go through. And this is what I would like in the show, because this is what the show's kind of based off of, is for the girls, right? For girls probably, 13, 14 to like maybe...
But everyone can enjoy it.
Yeah.
But, like, you can have those lessons. So Perfuma, I would like for her to really actually, instead of just sitting there with her hands and her eyes fluttering, looking at Bo, hoping that he notices. And also for her, I know her people are a bunch of hippie idiots. Maybe she unearthed some like ancient thing, like they used to be like woodland badasses. Like they were like straight up elves in the forest dropping arrows. She finds all this old stuff. Hey, we got to dig up this armor and these weapons. We got to be an actual force that can help the rebellion instead of just them coming to save us. We can be like that attachment of like, and then she starts really not horse training her freaking soldiers, but actually making them be able to protect themselves.
Yeah, or I would love that. I would love also maybe even maybe a dark history. Maybe there were more like poison assassin people, like evil witch type people.
Yeah, and then like they kind of went 180 and said no fighting, no nothing. But you can show that there is a fine line. You can not everything is good or bad. It's just how you use it.
Exactly. And then maybe like she like says, okay guys, we need to adopt some of these old techniques that we have, and maybe they become like wood ninjas.
Yeah, that'd be so cool.
Like around like wraps around themselves, and they kind of like poison things.
Like Greninjas
all running around.
Here's the thing, or if they don't want them making badasses, why not show them making healing potions? And they're like they're the medics of the army. Show them do something.
How cool would it be if there was like an army from for the good guys, and it was mixed up everyone from other nations? So you have like, oh, the one Runland person is the healer. You have Marissa's sea people as like the trident and stuff like that. Actually show them like be different and in a squad. Maybe not with the princesses.
They're just like regular soldiers. And I would love for the regular soldiers to have like a captain type character. He doesn't have to be, or she needs to be a main character, but enough to like, we know we depend on the princesses. They have magical powers, but we have worth too. Yes. We can fight for our land, and we can, even though we can't make magical things happen, we know what we can do. We can stand and fight.
Exactly.
And they win a battle without the princesses.
I know. Like have an episode where it's just like a battle, I don't know, just like not with anyone else, but just them. It would be awesome.
That'd be great. Wouldn't that be wonderful? It would be a good lesson for all the young girls out there that you don't need to have extraordinary powers to do extraordinary things.
Yeah.
That'd be just wonderful, wouldn't it? And that could be Perfuma's people, because they I'm pretty sure all the other people, they're like, yeah, those dumb hippies. Let them show that they do have worth.
Exactly. I think that'd be good.
So just, I guess they provide food, but why not medicine? And they can teach the other races how to like, oh, if you're lost in the woods, you can use this root and these berries, and these can, teach survival tactics.
Exactly.
And how to live off the land and stuff. Let them do something.
And
let Perfuma, I kind of want her personally. I kind of like that she likes Bo. Let that go a little further. Just a little bit.
Also, you know what I would like for Perfuma? I want more trash talking between her and Scorpia. Because apparently their races don't like each other.
Yeah, I would imagine that they don't.
I would love them to just be like trash talking, just like
there needs to be more rivalries.
Yes.
Like more kind of like F that.
because I remember because Scorpio said like, oh yeah, we don't like the woodland people. Like yeah, they're horrible and they're always snobbish. And I would love her to be like, oh look, it's the little scorpion girl. Look what she's gonna do or something like. So even though it's like doesn't make any sense because like why would you have that? But it's life. Like life people are like that. I would love.
I would like for her people. She's the only one that can do like the the power, because there are runestone, she can control the forest stuff. Did they have any other magic users? Because they have like, again, every time I see like the goat people and everything, they look really cool. Let there be like a captain of the guard of her people that's like a goat lady who's all badass and cool.
She freaking magic out.
Yeah, she's like, I learned the way of the bow, but I never thought it necessary to teach everyone else, but now I got to teach everyone else.
Yeah.
Come on.
That'd be cool.
While you were picking berries, I was studying the blade. So come on, give us something cool.
Something cool.
Crimson Saint here. Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to sub, like, share, and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss a single upload. If you have any tips or story ideas, hit us up on Twitter at C15 Podcast, or better yet, join our Discord server, link in the description below.